Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video. This one's going to be on the Walking Dead franchise overall, after the conclusion of The Ones Who Live, and some of the recent announcements we've been getting for the franchise lately. We're going to kind of look back on some of it and discuss why I feel that the franchise is maybe starting to lose its sight of direction. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a discussion video for the franchise. We're going to do one today talking about where is the Walking Dead universe going and have they lost their direction. So this is definitely one of those type of videos that I know is probably going to throw some of you all off. And this is one of the videos that I definitely wanted to do after the release of the Ones Who Live finale and just some of the news coming out recently for Walking Dead universe in general. We had a new announcement of a dog show, a dog spinoff. We had an announcement from Scott Gimple that the Rick and Daryl reunion evidently doesn't matter. And they killed Major General Beale off in a very intense and out-of-nowhere way, and now the CRM is not the main villain. So, very odd decisions from the Walking Dead universe over the last couple weeks, and I kind of wanted to delve into it a little bit and discuss what I think is a loss of direction. Now, hold on before you judge too quickly, because I know people are going to say, Dan, loss of direction, what the hell are you talking about? Well, give me a second to explain what I'm talking about. So, The Walking Dead has had a very interesting run. Obviously, we've had 14 years of this being, a thing, a franchise. And in the last, 5 or 6 years in particular, they've really branched out into other, spin-offs and other, properties and stuff like that. And relatively, I'd say it's been, here and there decisions. It's been up and down. The idea to do Fear the Walking Dead was cool at first, but then it kind of fizzled out into something that wasn't all that entertaining anymore. They tried World Beyond. It did not that great in the ratings. Not many people watched World Beyond, but it has its supporters at the same time. Tales of the Walking Dead really didn't do good. Ratings were really down for that. Overall. And well, then they started introducing some really cool concepts like Dead City, Daryl Dixon, Ones Who Live, very cool spin-offs, Ones Who Live in particular being a very necessary spin-off. And they kind of drove the whole idea of this franchise is that, there was a very big endgame idea planned, right? A very big endgame story in mind. And we all thought, at least I thought, and I'm sure a lot of people could agree, that the CRM, the three-circle group, would connect things. Because the CRM has been advertised in every piece of Walking Dead media, pretty much, over the last couple years. Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, The Ones Who Live, they all felt like they had a connection, a connecting point, And that's what it kind of felt like the CRM was leading to. And we kind of obviously got that information a few weeks ago that was not the case. That's not the connection of this franchise. There isn't a greater, Thanos of the Walking Dead universe, a connecting villain that is going to bring all these shows together. And I think that's a lot of what people wanted to see, I think a lot of people wanted to see a big, grand, final villain for The Walking Dead that's going to bring all these shows together. Dead City, Daryl Dixon, Ones Who Live, World Beyond, and cap things off in one big way. I think that's where a lot of us thought that was going. And what better group to make that happen than the CRM? This group that's spread out all over the country, that's doing horrible things, that we've been seeing built up since 2017 when Season 8 came out. That's how long we've been building up to it. And for them to off Beale in the way they did really felt like a loss of direction. It felt like, okay, so where are we going now? Where's the franchise heading towards now? That's a good question. So, in terms of some of the information we've heard about of the franchise so far, we have a doggy show with the cast and crew where they're going to talk about dogs. According to Scott Gimple, an announcement yesterday, it sounds like Rick and Daryl's reunion is very irrelevant. It's not important. Apparently, we don't need to see that. It just doesn't need to happen, evidently, even though Daryl's been looking for Rick for 7 years. you know. And we got another season of Dead City coming out, which sounds really good. We got some new castings for that. We got Daryl Dixon in France for season 2. Probably a third season as well, too, from what Norman's been saying. Pretty weird. And now we don't have any main villain of the franchise at all. We don't have any big villain. And again, here's the thing, right? Walking Dead universe. You guys know how much I love The Walking Dead. You guys know how much I appreciate The Walking Dead universe. You guys know how much I love what they're doing with the franchise. This is the first time in the 14 years that I've seen The Walking Dead, go along, that I can actually say I'm very puzzled on where we're going. I really am. If Rick and Daryl's reunion is irrelevant and we don't need that and it doesn't matter, apparently, according to Scott Gimple, the chief content officer of the franchise, keep in mind, the main group that we all thought was going to be the big Thanos of the Walking Dead universe, the big bad of the franchise that would bring everything together, was just offed. General Beale was just offed randomly in some spinoff show, and that's it. And now you've got a dog spinoff going on rather than maybe a Ones Who Live season 2 or maybe, other spinoffs that may be a bit more necessary, like maybe a Morgan miniseries or something. No, we're doing a spinoff about dogs, Like, this franchise is really hard to take seriously right now. I'm not going to lie to you. They killed the CRM. They killed the hype of that. Nothing from them now. They're just nothing now. You've got a dog spinoff being announced. You've got Daryl that's in the middle of fucking France out there looking for Rick, which apparently that has no meaning anymore. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Like, you see where I'm coming from? It's a little bit ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. This franchise, these new spinoffs have really been impressing me. But I must admit, over the last couple weeks of this franchise, I've been really getting disappointed and really getting bummed out. Again, this is coming from somebody that's a huge Walking Dead fan. I'm just not understanding the direction. I'm feeling a loss of direction. Where are these shows going? If Rick and Daryl's reunion is quote-unquote irrelevant by Scott Gimple, then we're never going to get a connection anytime soon. That's obviously what he's trying to tell us. So, what is the connecting piece? What is going to bring all this stuff together? Is everything going to be brought together? I'm feeling a very big void in terms of direction, in terms of just overall point of all these shows. Are these just spin-off shows to make money? Is that what these are? Like, are we just watching Daryl in France for 5, 6, 7 seasons? Same thing with Negan and Maggie in New York for no connection point whatsoever? That's what this feels like, to be honest. Especially, where the Dead City timeline is taking place in comparison to other things. There is no way anytime soon that we're going to be getting any kind of connection with any of these shows. So, I don't know, guys. This is me really just hopping on here as a concerned Walking Dead fan. I love The Walking Dead. I love the franchise. I love, everything about it really, in terms of what they do, and it's a big part of my life and stuff, but I'm feeling a loss of direction. I really am. I don't know if I'm alone in this. I don't know if I'm the only one that, that's feeling this way, but it really does feel, especially with those Gimple comments that he said yesterday about Rick and Daryl's reunion feeling irrelevant, and the CRM, which was like the big bad of the franchise, is just dead, like they're nothing. Like Negan, Maggie, Daryl, all these characters will just never interact with these villains. You got Daryl out here in France. You got like all this shit. Like, you got a dog spinoff coming up. Like, I don't know what's happened over the last few weeks, but it's been really weird. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm just feeling a little concerned about Walking Dead right now. And you guys know me, I speak my mind. So, whether you agree or disagree, just make sure to remain respectful, of course, in the comment section below. This is just a concerned, hardcore Walking Dead fan sharing his, doubts and his, just caution, really. Like, is this franchise going anywhere? Or are these just offshoot shows that they're just doing for money? I don't know. It's starting to feel that way. It's not feeling like we're building to something anymore. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Post comments down below. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.